Hey, welcome back. Since I had just made a video recently and I finished one model, I finished another one. But this one, I originally wanted to make a diorama with this model, and I tried making it out of materials I already had, but it really didn't come out the way I wanted and it looks pretty bad. So I've scrapped the idea of making a diorama. I mean, I could buy other things and make it the way I want it, but I'm just not willing to spend that kind of money to get the materials and do it that way. So for now, I'm going to skip it, and the vehicle itself is finished. So I'll turn this around and we'll look at it on the bench. And I think I worked on this a couple of months, but there was a lot of waiting time on just trying to figure out what to do with the diorama. But I'm just not going to do that. So I'll show you the model and we'll go from there. And so looking on the bench, I started with this kit here, and I'll show this to you. I'm going to have to flip this up a little bit. This is an Aoshima Terrano. They make a more or less stock version, but this version has a raised suspension. The stock version, which I've actually had that for, I don't know, maybe about 3 years. That one is molded in white. This version is molded in black. It does have the larger tires, does have the suspension modified. It does not show it here, but I believe it has some extra parts that just they don't show it on the box. And you know, a lot of Japanese companies do that for whatever reason. You get extra things in the box that they never show on the outside, so you don't know that you're going to get it, but it's cool when you do. But this is a kit I started out with, and so let's look what we have. So this is what I made, and I'll turn this back down like that. So here we have the Kaiju Emergency Response Team. And Kaiju is like Godzilla or any monsters like that. And I did primer it. This is a Tamiya Yellow color. Since it was in black, I used a white primer on it to try to bring the yellow out. And these are aftermarket decals. I came across them on eBay, and that's what started this whole thing, because I'm like, I really like the decals, but you know, I wasn't sure which direction I was going to go with them. And then I decided to use this kit. I knew I wanted to use some kind of a truck or some kind of 4x4, but I thought this would be good as a vehicle for this reason. So, and all the red decals there, those are all from that kit. I don't think I added any decals except the ones that came with the sheet. I'm sorry, it didn't come with the model. They came with the decal sheet. So, and you can put them on any way you want to. I chose to cut them up and make them fit this vehicle. This tire carrier is either out of this kit or it's out of the stock one. I don't really remember because it doesn't show it. Actually, let me see. I'm pretty sure this came out of the stock one. Nope, I'm wrong. It did come with this kit. See, they don't show that on the box, but you do get the tire carrier in the spare tire. And so I painted it up in this paint scheme. I needed to use a light color, and yellow seemed to work well with the red and the black. I painted the bumpers red, to give it some more color. The interior is just a gray and black. I did some damage, like maybe one of the Kaiju attacked it or something, and they tried to get away, or they got away, and it must be an exciting life. So the kit itself went together very well. I didn't have any issues that I remember. Most of these kits, it is a curbside, but most of these kits go together so well, it's very rare you ever have an issue. Sometimes you do have to take your time, because the parts all have to go in the exact spot and where they're supposed to go. So you get a full suspension, front and rear, all those kinds of things, exhaust, all that. These I just painted up a little bit. I didn't spend a lot of time on the bottom because you're not going to see it. This vehicle does come with the side steps and the mud flaps. Those come with the kit. The front is steerable or opposable. And that's about it. And then I just put it together, and that's what happened. This decal, it didn't come with a license plate on the decal sheet, so this is out of my decal parts box. The license plate was, but the rest of it all came with the kit. And I think there is the directions say that there's two dashboards with it, so you can do it on left or right hand drive. Normally when I build a Japanese vehicle, I always make it right hand drive. So if there's an option, if there's just a left hand steering wheel, then that I go with that. But if there's a choice, I always go with the right side, since that's they drive on the other side of the road in Japan. So that's the kit. It's not much. It would have been a lot cooler with the diorama, but like I say, it's just a money thing. I didn't want to spend the money to do it the way I wanted it to come out. So maybe later one day I'll do it, but right now I'm just going to show you the truck, and the truck is done. And I'm glad. I had a good time with it. I had fun figuring out what I was going to do. It came out exactly as I wanted. I didn't have any snafus or nothing. I didn't originally plan on doing this, but after I looked at it, especially after I painted it and started to mock it up, it's like, man, it just looks too clean, doesn't look very exciting. And with the diorama idea, this would have went with it, but it's fine. I think it's pretty cool. And that's it. I'm just going to keep it short. It's another model that I finished. I've still got the Ranchero I'm working on. I'll probably put that in another video because I've still got a lot to go on that. And this is April, so the group build on the Aurora group build has officially started, and I'm going to start on that here in the next few days. It's a ship model. You can go back in my videos and see that one. I did an unboxing of that. That was the kit that I chose. And the other kit I'm working on is the submarine, and that's no hurry on that. It's not a group build. And then the other group build I have is for the Mopar A buddy build group build from K-Dog and KRD, and that isn't done till I think October, so I'm not really pushing that one at all. I've got months to finish that one. The Aurora group build I think is a couple months, April and the end of May, so I'm going to have to get on that one. And that's really the only group build I'm concentrating on now, since I'm not going to do this, and then I'm just going to mess around with the other kits in between while I'm working on the ship. And I believe that's the way I'm going to go. I'd like to enter more group builds, but it's a time thing. I don't want to start one if I can't finish it. And actually I have another one I'm going to be doing, is the F1 group build, and the kit is supposed to arrive within a few days of now, which is funny because I ordered it in January, and it's coming directly from Japan. So, but it should be here any day. It's a Hasagawa kit, and I got a good deal on it. So, and I didn't mind waiting because I don't think that's over to that's not over with that group build until I want to say December. It's at the end of the F1 season, but I'm thinking that's in December, early December maybe. But so I have plenty of time on that one, so that'll be pushed a little bit down the road too. But I like to get a few group builds, but I like to space them apart and not get too stressed about it all. And plus, I like to sneak in things that I build for myself. So I guess I'm rambling now. So I'll stop it here. I hope you like the vehicle. You can like, subscribe, leave a comment. Those are fun. I really appreciate the comments. Lets me know I'm doing something that everybody likes, I guess. And we'll catch you on the next video.